Hey guys, so what I'm going to go over here is the homework from Module 4. I'm here in the office today. It's on a Saturday. It's about 12:15 in the afternoon. It is absolutely freezing over here in this part of Express Scripts. I actually have home-soled gloves that my assistant was just in here a little bit ago. And she had some gloves that they had for some kid event or something like that. So I put those on to try to stay warm, but it's freezing over here. So let's go through some of the answers on Module 4. I'm also going to upload the Hootsuite answers as well, but keep in mind those are a little soft. I'm not going to go over those. Those are really more just to make sure you guys are watching the videos and you're writing down the key points of what each feature is doing. So when you guys go to do your Hootsuite certification test, you've got everything laid out there. But I will upload answers on that as well, just to help you guys out. Okay, let's see. With respect to, let's see, the students' homework that I'm going to kind of be calling out in particular on this module is Naomi, Charlie, Tamara, and Carolyn. So I'll be calling out different answers that they had posted for some of this. And again, all of the answers looked really good, and I like the fact you guys are taking this very seriously. So let's see, the very first one was, without good knowledge of how to communicate across different networks, you might jeopardize your online reputation. List a couple examples of how poor social media etiquette can land you in an awkward situation. And Tamara had said posting inappropriate images on social media where you were engaging in unacceptable behavior certainly could do that. And then making a post, for example, about maybe how you dislike your boss or you're unhappy at work. That's not going to go over well unless you are certain that you are not Facebook friends with any coworkers or anybody who's related in that particular manner. Let's see, the second one was, why is it important to be yourself online? Use your real identity as well as connect with people you would in real life. So Carolyn had said this is important to honestly represent yourself because social media is just an extension of who you are. You should use social media to make connections for work or socially, and think of it as a public forum that anyone basically can see. So absolutely, it's all about being transparent, being who exactly you are, whether it be as a brand or an individual. On number 3, that one was, why it is important to disclose information such as your relationship with your employer's client or company that's sponsoring, let's say, you to speak on social media. And Charlie said, not disclosing this information can make the company appear deceitful or sneaky, not the intent. If all information is disclosed, that is beneficial in creating a brand that is trustworthy and respected. And in some cases, it could actually be illegal to be accepting money to mention and talk about a brand without being upfront about it. So one of our bloggers that teaches the Blogs to Buzz class for me, Danielle Smith, perfect example. She will be very upfront with brands that she might include in her blog posts. And then the other thing that she does, because again, she needs to be true to herself, is if a brand approaches her and says, could you include or write about this in one of your blog posts? If it's not really something that's a part of her or her family's life, then she will say no, because again, she needs to be real to her readers. And if her readers are sensing she's trying to force something into a conversation that just isn't her, she's going to lose those readers. So it's all about being who you are. Let's see here. Number 4. Number 4 was, respecting the guidelines of social networks and your employers can help you engage responsibly and allow you to best support your company. Who can you consult if you were unsure about your company's social media policies, such as the Coca-Cola policy? And of course, most of you guys, and Naomi had said, go to the company's HR department would certainly be the first place you would want to go to find out about that. And corporate relations, public relations department as well could also be a good place to go. On number 5, let me just find the question on 5, and so I'm going to pretend reading these papers with these gloves on. That was just find a policy for another brand you like. Fine, I'm not going to go over that. Number 6 was sharing photos on a social network where you interact with your family and employers can be tricky. What are 2 best practices? And I think most everybody said the same thing. And Tamara had ensure the photos intended for family viewing are only posted with the appropriate privacy settings and only the family members can see them and nobody else. And then also, the proper etiquette is whenever you're tagging people in photos, make sure you get their permission. Always want to do that. Number 7 was miscommunications online happen frequently. What should you do if you accidentally said something you didn't mean? And the main thing here, as Charlie said, correct your mistake, admit it, explain what happened, and move on. Just move past it. But you know, definitely be forthright about saying that you made a mistake. 8, when building followers on Twitter, is quantity or quality more important, and why? And everybody got that right, and Naomi specifically said it's quality over quantity. The amount of followers doesn't matter if your message is not really spreading right or resonating with your community. You want to have followers who are social advocates or people that have a huge following themselves so that your message spreads even more. Excellent. So on number 9, let's see here. Number 9 was Facebook allows its users to customize what they want certain individuals or groups to see in their timeline, and 2 reasons why this would be helpful if you connect with your relatives or coworkers. Let's see what we've got here. Carolyn said you can make friend posts that could be embarrassing, so private from your relatives and your coworkers, of course. And if you're job searching, you would also want to hide information from your coworkers or employers as well, if you appear to be doing any networking on those social medias. On number 10, set up a Google alert. So hopefully you guys all found that useful. Number 11 was the social mention tool, which is kind of a cool free tool, which hopefully you guys kind of enjoyed. Now, specifically, I was asking you guys about the definition also of passion and reach. So Charlie had said passion is a metric for determining if you have people repeatedly mentioning a certain topic. So again, how often are they speaking it over and over again? And then reach is just the number of unique users discussing a certain topic. So how many are out there? So perfect. Let's see, number 12 was what do each of the rules of social media etiquette mean in your own words? We had be yourself, be transparent, play by the rules, listen frequently, and engage. And everybody pretty much said the same thing for the most part. Again, be yourself. What are we talking about? Be the same person you are in real life as you are in the social channels. Be transparent. That just means always be very honest to your community. Be upfront if you're endorsing a brand, whatever the case might be. Play by the rules, embrace and operate within the norms of each network, basically. So what that means, listen frequently. Again, push and pull content and learn about your community by hearing them. So listen first, react later. Engage, add value to conversation by participating and replying in a timely fashion. And your customers will certainly appreciate that. So again, some really good stuff here, guys. And really enjoy looking over your guys' answers. So with this video in the announcement here, I will post the homework answers for those, and I'll also post the Hootsuite answers also. Just keeping in mind that those Hootsuite answers are really more, they're very definitional, right? And just making sure you guys know how to use those various posts. Okay, super. And I will talk to you soon, guys.